Welcome to Conceptboard. This is a visual collaboration platform that is really a fantastic way for people to get together and work together that has to do with visual items. It has chat functions, presentation functions, and ability to comment and give feedback. Conceptboard is similar to a large bulletin board, is the best way to think about it. You can pin ideas, images, files, and people can then put post-it notes beside it or comment on it, tracked in real time and collaboration in real time. As this is used for business mostly and education, there is no real sort of defined role of teacher and student. Instead, there's different modes of working in Conceptboard. As an editor, you have full access to everything that's within the board, and you have full and complete autonomy over everything. You can include other people as editors, or you can give them limited roles such as the reviewer. The reviewer can highlight, scribble, add comments, and insert content, but they cannot adjust anything that is not their own content. Whereas the viewer is really just a read-only format. You can also include people as guests, and you can include them as a reviewer or a viewer depending on which one you would like. You also have team user roles. As an administrator, I would be the person in charge of the entire project, and then I would have my team as internal users. And so I can limit and adapt what they can and cannot do. In creating projects, you can have many boards within the single project, all of those files with the default setting that you have set for them in their role. Creating a project is really easy. Step 1, go to the button that says create a project. And then step 2, you create a new board. You'll see a folder now that says your design concept or whatever you've named it and how many boards you have created inside. The home page holds many different projects or different boards. Creating a board is super easy. On the top left, you see there's a create a new board button. New things that have happened, updates. You can customize a logo, you can set up some new alerts, and you can also invite different users. The board itself also has a lot of tools available for you. A home button, and you can rename your board. You have a variety of tools there across the top of the area to share, and also you can see these little circles which will show you the letters or names or pictures of people involved in the program. Adding content is super easy. You can drag and drop, and there are numerous ways in which you can add information to the board. And then you can task people with assignments by using the @ symbol in front of the person's name. That then turns into a task. It's super easy to add a comment. You click on the comment button. You can reply to anybody's comments. And by creating the task, you just can then mark it as done. Dragging and dropping files, you can add comments in. You can add content through drawing items with pencil. You can add in highlighted post-it notes. Top left corner of each item is a pin symbol. And then clicking on that pin, you can move your items around the page. The canvas itself is extremely large. And so you can have like your first draft and then a second draft or a third draft, and you can have comments and identifying, so you never lose track of the information you've created. Lots of different integrations with Google Drive, and it's all encrypted, and you can archive old information as well. In sharing your information, you have complete autonomy with what people see and what people can do on your board. You won't be able to lose any information that way. Creating the team is really easy. You just you can sign up through Twitter, Facebook, Google, and a variety of other ones, and it has really easy and intuitive ways to work through. It also gives you a free trial for a month. Getting started is fairly easy. They have 3 different types of tutorials available. There's the concept board itself has 3 little programs to follow you through. You can use Captain Concept Board to go through a guided tutorial, and he helps you figure things out. And then you also have the search option where you can find out information. The basic tools are inserting content, scribbling tools so you can write or circle something, and then comments. And then you can move around the board. Is really super easy to use. It's also very customizable. You can adapt your profile settings. You can also change the color and the look of your board. You can add in your own logo. And then of course you can connect to a variety of different social media. It also has recently involved is the Dropbox integration to allow your content. So you can connect in with your Dropbox. Now it has 2 programs that it has. One is the business plan, where you pay based on how many people are involved in your project. This one here has a 30-day free trial program paid by the number of people invited. Or you have your educational program, which is $300 for the year. The educational plan, you can also use your school name, you can use your school colors and your school logos, and you can invite your colleagues through the educational license. Incorporating students in, there's quite a few different ways to bring them in. You can send them an email with the link. You can have them have a code that they sign up for. Students can enter also as a guest mode and as a guest. However, guest mode is only as a reviewer. It's a fantastic place to keep your streamlined concept together. No more emails, no more outdated files, no more outdated formats. You can easily share your files afterwards, and you can export, and you can also archive your files. So it has a lot of fantastic benefits to it. Welcome to a quick tutorial on Conceptboard. The best way to think about Conceptboard is as a large bulletin board where you can pin up different ideas. You can add comments, give feedback, and include files of a variety of different types by input through drag and drop. The board itself can be moved around simply by hitting the little hand tool, or you can select specific items on the board and move them around. You can select several items and then align them through a variety of different ways. Once you have arranged things on your board how you like them, you can then comment by simply clicking on the comment button and typing in what you would like to respond to. You can also adjust how your comment is viewed and can adjust the small line and point it to a specific item in detail. You can use the scribble tool or writing tool and change the colors, and you can adjust, identify, or scribble any idea that you would like to include. To add a task, use the @ symbol in front of the name. This will then indicate that there is a task to be completed. You can also click when the task has been completed. You can add in highlighted notes very simply and can indicate the different colors available. There are numerous different functions available in Conceptboard, from presentation to a chat feature, including a board navigation where you can see all of the items placed on the map. Conceptboard also gives you the option of inputting video and audio files. It's as easy as drag and drop. Tasks come up as alerts on the board and messages, and you can see what tasks have been assigned to you or have been completed. You can easily share the board with other members and can invite them based on an editor, a reviewer, or reader. You can also give anyone the link. There are many options available. The board can also be segmented into different sections to allow you to be able to identify and organize your data. There are various ways in which you can create a section on your board. One of the easiest is to simply drag around your items. Creating a section in this way allows you to change the color behind your item. By adding colors to each section, you can then identify different areas of your topic. As an editor, you have the ability to send your project for approval. This causes a small lock on the program, and therefore no one else can make changes until the approval has been made. As you can see, Conceptboard is going to be a great tool for us as we create our transition concept. In your group, each person will add 3 to 5 photos. You'll comment on each other's ideas and how they'll be used in the project. If the idea is complex, you might want to try and break it down in layers, and then assign tasks to yourself to accomplish prior to the next class. The program should have evidence of the 3 styles that we're doing. There should be at least 2 colors in the design, and it should definitely be unique and original and represent something that means for you as a grade 8 student. Each member should be, as an editor, also include me so that I can give you feedback, and create 3 sections in your board: initial design, tested images, and your final design. Don't forget that before everything happens, you do need to organize approval from the members of the group. Once you've done, you can start in on your final design and production mode.